Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually gives you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, this is going to be another Patreon request. I had a couple guys actually request breakdowns of the Dolphins Playbook. And if you take a look at the Dolphins Playbook, they basically have Singleback only, a pistol, and then basically gun. Shotgun. So they don't have any close I-forms or anything like that. I do like an I-form to fall back on. So you're going to have to be really pretty much fall in love with Singleback. And I don't really care for these pistol plays. I actually looked at some of these formations and they just don't really appeal to me at all. So I really gravitated more to the Singleback. Now I want to go ahead and show you a formation that's one of the most common formations in the game. And by far, probably one of the best formations in the game, Singleback Ace. And what I like about Singleback Ace is, first and foremost, you do have a formation I've used before. I think I did this in the Philadelphia series, where I was using the flanker quick halfback dive, the play action fake quick, and then also the wide receiver quick. This is a very annoying scheme to stop, and if you got your reads down and you've got good athletic wide receivers, you can pick up some pretty cheap and easy yards against your opponent. And then obviously you can hit them with the run up the middle, and then you've got the play action fake quick, which is a very effective pass play. Sometimes you can get some huge yardage out of it. So I'll pop a link below in previous formations we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go with a little bit more of a generic formation. Now, one of the base audibles is skinny post. I love this play. It's great. You can attack your opponent deep, get a nice 20-yard gainer. It also comes with the halfback blunt dive as one of the base audibles, and then play action flood. This play is really good. It's got a basically levels concept off to the sideline. You can flip it without giving a tip off your opponent. Then you got a nice little deep in route that you can hit over the left. Your opponent uses a lot of label coverage to try to cover this up. So besides that, you know, one of the things I love about this formation, is one of the base plays that I like to call out of my scheme is Miami. I love this play. This is one of my favorite plays. You can flip it. You can go to, you can attack either side of the field against your opponent. It's a fast hitter. You get rid of the ball real quick, and it's very difficult to stop. Now, as far as one of the base runs, I'm going to pick. I want to try to complement the blunt dive with a halfback stretch play. So this stretch is a very effective play, but I don't want to use quick slants as our base audible. We're going to go ahead and switch that into Miami, because that's going to be our quick hitting play that we're going to jump into. So let's go ahead and jump into the runs and then go from there. Now I'm going to run this against random defenses. Obviously we've got, it looks like it's a cover 3 sky look, and we're going to go ahead and run off to the left. Blocking should be fairly effective for us, and we're able to go and pick up some pretty good yards with that. What's cool about this play is that you can go either way with it, but once again I've got another safety down in the hole, and as you can see right here, I'm able to go and pick up a good 3 yards, 4 yards or so. And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to be able to pop it. I can go to the other side, and I think there's something going on in this team with this Colts team, because I can never get a good run off the right-hand side when I was actually trying to build up this game for you guys. There's some guy that actually penetrates, so he actually just dominates this line. So I'm just going to go ahead and just run to different areas of the field. You can see right here that wide receiver just whiffed on his block right there and actually went to the next level. So let's see if we can get the run off one more time. So good linebacking core off to the right-hand side, but you guys understand it. I don't really want to go and show you the run. If the guy starts really taking us, trying to do leverage to the outside, you can do a nice little run to the inside. So that's basically how the play kind of works. You've got, and what's cool about it, once again, is you can flip the play, flip the hole, and basically you can attack your opponent. So just a three-headed attack, a three-headed rushing attack that you can use against your opponent. So it's a nice little running scheme. And if you get the blocking, here you go, this is the blocking I was looking for, just a bad stick, but you can see I could have won house with that. All right, so basically with the pass plays, we got 3 different pass plays we're going to jump into. We've got Miami, we've got skinny post, and we've got play action flood. These are going to be the plays we're going to go ahead and use. Miami is really great because it gives you easy progressions. Really what you're going to do is you're going to look to the out route, especially if you got off coverage, then the drag, and then I'm going to go ahead and look at these 2 routes right here as my final routes. We're going to look off to the left-hand side. And what's going to happen is that basically on the left-hand side, we're going to watch the coverage. Now watch this coverage right here with the out route. You'll be able to go ahead and rack those and get nice little possession catches if he's using some kind of cover 3 or cover 2. Got another defender over here, so what we're going to do is we're going to go, you see the safeties on the left-hand side, and he's actually down in the box. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack my opponent off to the right-hand side. And And once again, we're just going to go and just possession catch that. I can rack it, whatever. If you got more yardage or a different area of the field, you can go and hit that. So you got the underneath route with the tight end, so you can go back to the other side with the tight end. It's just when you got an opponent that runs a lot of off coverage, this play becomes really money for you. You've also got this route right here that you can go and attack. You can streak up that tight end, but you know the in route will get yourself some fairly good separation. So let's just go ahead and flip the play. And once again, we're just going to go ahead and just hit the flats. Very easy, fast progressions. You need to get rid of the ball fairly quick. Now, say for instance you've got an opponent that's running a lot of cover through sky against you. So what you can do is you can jump into skinny posts. And I've got obviously another defender off to the right-hand side. What I like to do with skinny posts is I like to give myself a man zone read, and I do so by blocking all, and I go ahead and drag up my tight ends. So I'm still going to go and attack the flats, and if I have time, whoever I really want to focus my post route at, I'll go ahead and take the other wide receiver on the opposite side of the post route, and I'll actually go ahead and put him on a streak to kind of open things up. Now what's cool about this particular route is this post just gets really naked open against a lot of coverages. You have to go over the top type of coverages against your opponent to stop it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the other side. Now, really, I'd be going off to the try to keep the post on the left-hand side with Landry, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can hit it with Parker. And this is actually man coverage right there, so I'm going to go pick up a nice little first down right there. But I'm picking up 15 yards with this route. And if you're attacking the sidelines against your opponent, he's going to have a hard time stopping this type of thing. So this looks like it's almost a cover 4. One of the guys, the defender's down, so this might be cover 6. And once again, just going to do a nice little possession catch with the post. It gets underneath the coverages, and it's just a very good play. So that's what I do like that. Now, this is going to be a little bit more of an aggressive blitz type situation. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get rid of the ball to underneath route right there. So actually just give him a sack. Let's see if we can get the underneath route. And once again, you can hit the little drag route right there, pick up the easy yard. So you're doing these drag routes underneath with the tight ends, and it just makes it very difficult for your opponent to stop all these complements of routes, and you're still going to be attacking the flats with it too. So that's what I do like about it, is you're just hitting areas high, low, and it's going to be very difficult to stop. Now, the final play we're going to take a look at is going to be the play action flood. And basically it's 3 progressions. Look at the running back, the tight end, and then the backside receiver. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go and try to attack this running back route, and hopefully you can get some pretty good yak yards like that, yards after the catch, with the previous play. And you know what's cool about this play is I can flip it. I can go to the other side of the field if it's a little bit longer. It's going to give you an opportunity to go and pick up some pretty good yards. So actually that defender fell down in a cloud flat, and I almost got myself in some serious trouble because I was forcing it to the running back. So you want to go ahead and look to the run right there. Block shed is just killing me, but you can see some of my wide receivers were actually getting some good separation. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get this off. One of the bad things about playing and practice mode, especially playing with bad teams, is that you're going to run into these type of situations where you're going to get block sheds, and that's, you know, it's kind of annoying, but I can't sit here and try to get the perfect video. It just takes too long. So this is a really good scheme. I love it because you've got the flats, and if you get the flats wide open, you're going to have 2 blockers for you too with this play. So you got the running game where you're actually attacking the outside. You've got the inside post. I've got basically several different sideline routes that I can go and attack against my opponent. It's a very good thing. So I would jump into this scheme. If you run in Miami, running Miami Playbook, you can go ahead and jump into Singleback, and this should pretty much open up a lot of things that you want to do with your running game, and it will open up a lot of things that you can do with the pass game because it's just got so many unique plays. Not really stretching it, it's going to dink and dunk, but you will open some good plays up, and it's going to be fun. So once again, to my subscribers, thanks for your support, guys. I hope you appreciate this. If you guys run Miami and you run a couple of plays out of this Singleback set, make sure you denote that in the notes. You know, whatever we can do, share with the community. Thanks for your support, and until next time.